Alright, so Oop, this is not gonna hold, is it? Nope. I'll put it there. Okay, so I am back with another video of playing Love Letter. And yes, I am screen recording again because this is on my phone because I don't think you can play it on PC. And if you can, let me know. But my PC, as y'all may or may not know, is kind of broken. And I have beat this time. I was going to do this live, but I kind of didn't want my family to do something or say something wrong, like cussing and stuff, even though a lot of stuff don't end up cussing on my channel. And I wouldn't want that on here because I can't censor it out if it's alive. So, yes, and let's get on to the video, which I will be telling y'all some stories. Well, not really, not this time, but I'll tell y'all stuff later. I don't know if y'all can, see me because I'm, trying to eat and stuff. That is really hot. I don't want to eat before or after because... Oh, that's my nephew. Hi. Did you forget? But I have I can't do it before because honestly, if I eat before, that would push the video back a really long time, and I have to call someone soon, and I don't exactly know what time. So yeah, and I didn't want to do it after because what if the person calls while I'm eating? So I'm just trying to make it quick and stuff. So yeah, let's continue. Oh, let me turn my phone all the way up. Oops, still on my phone. Oh, that's really loud. That's really loud. This is different. This is some good animations. I also put my hair on because I did I only know 2 or 3 of these actual characters. The rest, I don't know who they are. That is good animation. Wow. And that looks creepy. Thanks. Yang Yang. Would you like to rate us? This would be a big help for us. Not right now. Okay. I will have to do this real quick. Okay, so there we go. I did what I need to do. And I'm a pop now. I just need a straw. So yeah, I'm waiting. Help me. It better not restart it. Okay, I will be back when this is done. Okay. A buzz breaks the silence. Wait. I'm gonna turn it up. Set my phone here. Okay. Got a straw for my drink. A buzz breaks the silence. I start to rose, pulled into consciousness against my own will. I've never felt this tired before. I'm gonna get into a little act. Try to. I just want to sleep, but the instant buzzing, poking, and browsing isn't letting me. Oh, that's scary. My old mattress may not be confessed of places, but that doesn't make me any more eager to wake up. Oh, it has voice lines, but I don't know if you can hear someone say, Isabella.
5 more minutes, Becca.
Who is Isabella? No, I mean, who is Becca? I know who Isabella is. Or Isabella. Sorry, guys. As sweet at what is nudging precisely at my side. Sorry, I can't type. Come on. There's like kind of like mumbles of whispers and stuff. Not like whispers, but like of them saying the words. But since we're like asleep, we can't really hear it. Can't I just get a few extra minutes of sleep today? I promise I'll work hard once I'm up. Isabella. You know Pop is... Not Pop. Did you know Mountain Dew is actually the most unhealthiest pop to drink? Yeah. A hand lightly taps my cheek. Something cold is suddenly being pressed at the back of my head. That's kind of scary. The icy sensation slowly spreads throughout the area, giving me an uncomfortable feeling. Ooh. Oh dear, is she alright? As it had said that. But if it said Becca, wouldn't that be Becca? I'm thinking it's someone else. Isabella, gosh, can you hear me? I don't know if y'all heard it, so I'm just gonna... Isabella? I just burped, I'm sorry. The fog immediately lifts from my mind the moment I recognize the voice and my eyes snap open. Looking down at me is Rose. I think Rose is the girl he was looking. Another woman waters beside her, but my attention is too focused on my co-agent to even ask why there is someone else with her. Rose's posture just screams worry. Either she's keeping a straight face or trying, at least. I can't help but feel bad for making her fret. I don't know what that means. A wave of dizziness washes over me as soon as I try to get up, forcing me to lie back down again. That's kind of sad. Luckily, the feeling subsides after a few seconds until only mild throbbing somewhere else at the back of my head remains. Sorry, I'm trying to mix it in. With a little assistance from Rose, I pushed myself upright. I'm so sorry. I had so much ramen in my mouth, I thought I was gonna choke. I think I already read that. I dropped my phone. She hands me an ice pack and gestures me to press it where I suspect a small bump has already been formed. The light ache in the area indicates anything.
Isabella, where are we? The Ermengarde Mansion. Why? Ow, my head.
And the date today?
October 21st? Rose.
Last one. Can you count to 15 in reverse order?
15, 14, 13, 12, no, that's wrong.
Oops.
Why are we doing this?
She's just checking if your injury is in any way serious.
This time, I curiously regard the woman standing beside Rose. It's possible to overlook her. What with those small towers over us? Or the way she towers over us. And here, I thought Rose is already tall. Oh. Like tall people. Who is she anyways? one of the remaining cleaning crews? Whoa. Also, I found this in my room. I kind of want to try it out now. I'm just going to see real quick. I don't know. Is this perfume? It says Victoria's Secret body wash thingy. Or body mist with a splash, and it actually smells like alcohol. I'm trying not to get it in my food while spraying it all over me. Because in reality, I love the smell of alcohol. But with how primary dressed she is, I don't think she's anyone who would want to clean in a suit, an expensive suit at that. The gloves alone must have already been cost a fortune. I can almost taste the alcohol. Her eyes slowly shift between me and Rose, considering us an almost undreadable expression, before finally fixing a sharp gaze on me. I can't but help unfold my arms protectively over myself as she does so. She may be far from a cleaning crew, but she certainly looks like our supervisor during
Just do
evaluation.
it, please.
I and them both weary, but resent everything as she has asked. I don't know what that means. Rose releases a breath of relief once I'm
You
done.
scared me for a moment there. I was about to call for an ambulance.
Ooh.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm alright, Rose. Exasperation soon replaces the dull ache. I don't like that spoon, it's covering my face. The memory's a little fuzzy, but the attic and... Oh.
There was someone, Rose, in the attic.
Oh.
Someone? You mean a client? Oh, that's unlikely. It's probably just one of the cleaning crews.
It was not one of the cleaning crews, it was someone scary.
The boss sent a few of them back this morning for some last minute.
No, not any of those. They're, I'm not actually sure. Wait, didn't I call you? You said you were in the attic when you answered. That's why I went there in the first place.
Oh, dang. Both Rose and the lady look at me like I've grown another head. Oh, dang. Did I say something weird? Let me guess, she didn't call you. Rose quickly casts an apologetic smile at the woman before the awkward silence stretches any on further. It's her saleswoman smiles, the same one she taught me back when I was still her trainee. I should show this to some troublesome clients or to just avoid trouble in general, she advised. She just is the same one who she gives me when I've done something particularly absurd that may cause us to lose a potential sale. Her eyes are serious when she turned back to me. She takes both of my shoulders, gently squeezes them, and with as much patience she can muster.
As much as I'd love to have gotten at least the heads up of your arrival, I didn't really get a call from you.
Oh.
You know, signal here is absolutely horrendous. I was in the garden earlier and couldn't even make a single call.
Ooh.
Isabella, I'm going to ask again. Are you really alright? What happened?
What happened is she saw a demon and it came and tried to attack her, but we got out, fell down the stairs, and then the lady came, and then y'all came in, and yeah, that was the story.
I don't know. It's all a bit blurry. I remember I was looking for you, but you were in the attic. And there's whoever it is. And we must have tripped on a rug or something on the way down. Oh no. Do you think someone came in while you were out? You left the main door open. We are so going to get into big trouble if something gets stolen, Rose.
Perhaps it is a concussion.
Oh, you're not just going out on
Are
her.
you sure you feel fine? We could still call for an ambulance. I could cover for you.
No, I'm fine. I'm okay, Rose. I can work.
I am done with my ramen noodles, so I'm going to be holding the phone now, so I can actually eat it and y'all can see my face. Wait. Hold your horses, Rose. I can't just miss an appointment so because of a minor bump on my head. Or in my head. An extremely minor bump. I've had worse when I was a kid. This is nothing.
Besides, if I leave, you'll have to shoulder everything in the open house, alone. And in a mansion this big?
True. Well, there's also the part where I may lose that bonus BRC promise, but that's completely besides the point. Getting out of character. Rose gives me an skeptical look when I return the cold compress to her and push myself off the floor. I have to use the staircase railing to steady myself, but otherwise I feel fine. You should use the stairways rails anyways. Fine or not fine?
See? I'm A-okay.
The two of them exchange a worried glance, and as Rose assumes a contemplative look. I bite my lower lip in anticipation if she says no.
Right, you win.
I burped again. Okay, she said we win. A smile threatens to slip out from me.
If I see that you aren't feeling well, I'm taking you personally to the nearest clinic to have you checked. Clear?
Yeah.
Clear as day, ma'am. Thanks, Rose.
Rose actually seems really fancy. Like, I like Rose's outfit.
You insisted. But remember what I said. First sign of you looking not okay, and we're off. No questions asked.
Wait, that's not Rose. The green hair lady's Rose. I thought the black hair lady was Rose. I thought the black hair lady was Rose. Okay, well, I like the mysterious girl. That's why it said gloves. Because when I was looking at the green hair lady, it's like I didn't see any gloves. So I was like, that's weird.
It's just a small bump. Don't worry.
Yeah, just a small bump. It's gonna be a lot to worry.
You shouldn't downplay these kinds of things. It could be a serious injury for all we know.
Yeah, I guess. Suddenly, a soft cast sounds against the walls of the floor, interpreting our banter. The woman is looking spectacled at the two of us, her stare making me shrink back a little on myself. She isn't really intimidating. Yeah, sure, Rose. No, Isabella. Sorry. Well, she is. I guessed it. She kind of looks like Rarity in a way. Like, I feel like Rarity would dress that way. If you don't know who Rarity is, it's from My Little Pony. But not in a scary way. Not in the scary way. Negative way. Yeah. Far from it, actually. Her demeanor simply commands an air of sophistication and respect. In a different world, a younger me would probably have wished to be like her. At her lack of response, she coughs again, lifting a well-trimmed eyebrow at me in question. Words get caught in my throat at the sight of it, and Rose, as usual, is swift to catch my blunders.
My sincerest apologies, Mrs.
Ooh, Mrs.
Miss McCullough. Marianne McCullough.
Oh, that's a good voice! This is very different from what I would have expected. Ooh, she hands Rose a business card. Marine College. Oh, I don't know how you say that. Call. I think that's why she coughs so much, because that's in her name. The words interior designer catch my eyes before my partner flips it over. Oh, probably someone interested in the mansion for its 17th century influence then. I won't hold it against her, though. Despite the heresies and remaining uninhabited for years, the mansion's original fittings and furniture have been kept completely intact and restored to pristine condition. I suppose some people find that trip to the past feeling appealing. After all, with what it offers, this place could also be a heaven for people looking to live somewhere with a classic historical charm.
Miss McCullough, I'm Rose Cooper, and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We're just ironing out a few things, but we'll be starting to tour soon enough. In the meantime, we've prepared some refreshments for you in the parlor while you're waiting. If you could please. Thanks. There's no need for it, though. I just dropped by for a quick survey of the place. I thought I should check the estate before I meet with the homeowners.
Rose's confusion is impossible to miss when she glances at me, and then I return it with an equally perplexed look. And against my better judgment, I blurt out the first question that comes to mind.
I'm sorry. Homeowners?
I should have kept my mouth shut. A flash of irritation crosses her face, but it instantly disappears under a mask of professional detachment.
Yes. Hannah Wright? I was hired by her to handle the interior design for their newly bought home. This is the Ermengarde mansion, right? It is, but...
She pauses, possibly trying to find the right words to fix the awkward situation without offending someone. Suddenly Rose nudges me with her elbow. We'll check with our supervisor. Those few moments have given me enough time to clear my head of any nervousness or confusion clouding it.
It is, ma'am, but we weren't aware the mansion has already been sold.
What do you mean?
I almost flinch when she turns her gaze on me, but I stand my ground because it isn't like I haven't dealt with awkward situations like this before. I may screw up at times, but that doesn't mean I haven't learned a thing or two in the 5 years I've worked in my business.
The mansion is indeed for sale, ma'am. Today's the open house, in fact. However, we haven't heard anything from the higher-ups that a deal has already been closed for this particular property. If you'd like, my co-agent and me can check with them right now.
She nods, seemingly in deep thought after I finished. She appears to be a reasonable person anyway. Given the proper explanation, she'd surely understand.
I thought something looked odd when I arrived here. Excuse me, I think I need to make a call to my secretary. Thank you for your assistance, Miss Santos.
With a slight wave of her hand, she leaves us. That seems to be the end of it. Both Rose and I breathe a sigh of relief. Disaster averted. I also don't miss the thumbs up she gives me for doing a good job, but I can't help but swell with pride. Still, I've already prepared myself to dial the number to our Luxembourg office and check, even if she didn't ask for it. I'll be very frustrated if for some reason something has already been decided without my or Rose's knowledge. That's a whole new level of unfair. We've been working hard on this. Moments later, Miss McCoffin returns. I don't know how you say that. Coffa? Looking a little frustrated, but with an apology clear on her face. I feel a little sorry for her having to go through all this trouble.
There seems to have been a little misunderstanding with my client. If you allow it, I'd like to stay and wait for them here.
Oh, so like she didn't actually buy it yet. It's just her secretary had accidentally messed it up and thinking she had bought it.
I was informed they'll be dropping by for the open house today. I figured it would be a waste to just leave after that long drive. I might as well meet him here. Certainly. You can stay in the parlor in the meantime, ma'am. I'm sure it won't be long before our guests arrive. And, Isabella, I left a few documents in my car. You know where I keep those. Can you please get it for me?
Girl, I literally just hit my head and you want me to go do that? Why can't you do that? I want to stay with this beautiful Mick Coffa. Rose takes a glance at her wristwatch before tossing me a set of keys.
And hurry! We still have a few minutes to double-check those papers.
Ooh.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Let's see. The two of them disappear behind the parlor's door. Their departure brings with a stillness to keep me company, neither welcoming nor comforting. Yeah, I can understand. And one like this, it's impossible not to think of what really happened. Well, obviously, we know what happened because it's on video. She hit her head, so she probably doesn't remember. Ow, my head hurts, I don't remember. I wish the memory isn't as elusive as it normally is. Then again, Rose already said she didn't receive any call from me. Was it just paranoia, a temporary lapse after having heard all of those tales about this place? Probably. It's not probably. I have it on camera. I'm like, I saw the thing. It was creepy. Got like, bleh. I want to think of it as a such. Better think of it as a such so I can work in peace. Except a small part of my mind begs to differ. And if I'm going to be completely honest with myself, I want nothing more than to leave this place as soon as possible. Understand you, girlie. I don't know what's in this house, and I don't want to know. Oh, yeah. The case digging into my palm, its jagged edges creating swell ridges on my skin from how hard I'm clutching it. It's a reminder of what I still need to do, and why I've taken this job in the first place. Hugging my blazer closely to my body, I exit the house to get what Rose has asked of me. Just in a few more hours, Isabella. Sell the house, get the money, and yeah, that's scary. A flock of people have already gathered in the mentioned front yard by the time we officially open the door. I'm not sure whether I should feel baffled or undressed or standing in their presence. Men and women of wealth and status have all dressed to the nines in a fancy suits and lovely dresses of variety colors and medium-sized crowd. The next arms of fingers are ignored. I don't know how you say that. With silver and gold glinting in their afternoon sun. Some have even ridiculously fancy feathered hats on their heads. Dang. I really hope there aren't any magpipes living nearby in the stories, though birds will have a field day in this. Oh. They are murmuring among themselves, looking at the case. Don't know how you say that. Puzzling with some, arguing about whose mansion has the supervisor's attention. Ooh. But most of it subs is a Rose calls for their attention. They don't look too pleased at the beginning being ordered around. What can they do about it? Like, yeah, what can y'all really do about it? Like, she's trying to show you on the door so you can get the house, so don't complain about it. I don't know, I keep looking like right here because I can see myself, but I need to be looking there for y'all to see me.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Rose Cooper and this is my partner, Isabella Santos. We'll be taking a tour of the mansion in 2 groups. Please make sure you filled up our sign-in forms before joining a specific group.
Ooh, I'm going with Isabella.
Those who want to look around the first floor, please follow my partner. I'll be guiding the ones who wish to see the ground floor.
First floor and ground floor, are those like the difference? Is it like the first floor is like the upstairs and the ground floor is like the actual main staircase at the bottom? Or like, what does that mean? Hearing this, a few wander to me. They are mostly old ladies who seem daunted at the idea of climbing all those stairs. Okay, so she's going to the ground floor, which is up, up, up. Miss McCoffa also joins our group, but what really catches my eyes is the elegantly dressed pair she approaches.
It's so nice to finally meet you! When Chief Inspector Lee mentioned that a famous interior designer is in town, I knew I had to get you!
Also, I just realized, like, all these people right here in the row are actually from the movie scene that they showed us. Not a movie scene, but, like, you know what? Trailers and, like, role plays and stuff. They have, like, the, like, parts, and then they have, like, the trailer of it and stuff.
Your confidence in my skills is very flattering, Mom.
I'm sure you won't disappoint, Betty Ann.
Ooh, his voice.
Oh, you know each other?
Not at all, ma'am. You mentioned something about a Mary Ann on our way here, darling?
Oh, yes, I think I did.
They must be clients. They must be the clients she was talking about. I might have seen their faces somewhere before, some magazines or the television. I can't quite remember. You probably can't remember because you hit your head on the floor. But then again, most of our guests have likely ended up on the news one way or another. I won't be surprised if these two already have. For people who are popular, though, they aren't dressed as loudly as the others. And in their simply, however you say that, the couple stands out. The woman in particular is stunning, enough to turn the heads of most people in my group, especially the men with wandering eyes. The guy standing beside her doesn't seem to mind, though. And if I'm going to be a bit bolder with my assassination, I'd say he's basking in the attention. Both of them, in fact. Dang. I think they are brother and sister if it wasn't for their public display of affection. The matching rings on their fingers is just sentiment the fact that they are indeed a couple. Oh, that's pretty mean, actually. Whatever. But why are you caring about what these people get married for? Couple or not, what's important is we need to get this deal closed before the current owners can even think of canceling the listing. I just hope one of the people in my or Rose's group is brave and generous enough to buy this mansion. And so with papers in my hands, I lead the way. Ooh. When they aren't whispering among themselves or gooing oh and ah over one thing or another, they ask questions. From how the restoration process went to the history of the place, I answered them all, more than happy to talk about the art pieces and altercation mostly. I can't say that word. However, I'm careful not to mention anything about the urban legend. Not a good material for sales talk, even if the entire population of Lemurs knows about it.
Some of the furnishings here are actually the 17th century originals, all of which have undergone a painstaking restoration process just to return its original beauty.
Ooh.
Even the glass thing, colorful ones. Oh, I don't know, but you get the idea, I hope. Especially that one, ma'am. It is said to be a gift commissioned by the fiancée of Lady Charlotte Ermengarde. The mansion's current owners have specifically requested that the restoration crew take great care in handling it. It's a priceless work of art and the most distinctive feature of the mansion.
By the time I stop talking, her attention is already elsewhere. And of course, I quit.
Isn't this place wonderful, darling? I told you it's not a total waste of your time.
I don't know. Isn't it a bit too small? We might have to break a wall down to have more room.
No, you can't break the wall down. If you're gonna break the wall down, you cannot live here.
Well, I think it is just right. Don't
It is splendid,
I
Mom.
didn't mean to skip that. Oops.
But isn't it a little too early to make plans when no deal has been signed yet?
Yeah.
Never mind that. It isn't going to be a problem. We've got a wonderful legal team to handle everything. Start taking notes, though. I think I've got a few things I want changed before we move in.
No, don't change anything! The rest of the conversation gets lost in the chatter of our companions. I don't want to make any exceptions yet, but their sheer interest is enough to give me some semblance of hope. Oh, please, please, please let these guys be the one. Why? Eventually, our group reaches the kitchen. Much like the rest of the house, a great deal of effort has been put into retaining the room's classical appeal. The open hearth at the end of the room, in particular, looks amazing, like the ones I've only seen in the fairy tale books. And mad props to the cleaning crew. Seriously, after overhearing hundreds of the complaints and about the soot and the tar staining the bricks of how much of a pain in the ears cleaning this will be, they still managed to pull this off. Or make it look presentable, at least.
The highlight of the room, however, is what's underneath this hatch here.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, don't say anything yet. An underground wine cellar.
I hope not. This is the first time the guy in the gray speaks up. Mr. Luke Wright. My memory supplies from the forms they have signed earlier. His sudden antagonists, however you say that, catches me off guard. Since the start of the tour, only his wife has shown any form of genuine interest in this place. But by this time, something lights up in his eyes as he mentions an undercroft. What's so interesting about a basement? I really don't understand rich people sometimes. Right now, he just gives me the impression of a child who seems he wants absolutely for Christmas. What he absolutely wants for Christmas, yeah. I've always found it cute whenever I see children act that way, my younger siblings especially. But on a grown man, it's almost funny.
Yes, sir. It could house around 7,000 to 11,000 bottles of wine.
Dang! Anyways, I think I'm gonna stop the video here, guys, because, I gotta do other stuff, and it has been 37 minutes, and I like shooting the videos at 37 minutes. So I am gonna go, so bye. I hope you have a wonderful day.